When reality is, when you have to get up on stage, if you are a rapper or a singer or whoever, you're probably the most blatant salesperson on earth. Because you literally have to get up on stage alone and make people want that song, and people fall in love with that. It's an invisible attraction of music, the magic of music in that. But don't pretend you're not selling that. You're working your ass off. And then guess what? You got to do it again and again and again. Where I hate my hit. Do you realize why you got into this, to have one of those things that you could go and do every night?
Yeah.
But let's not pretend. I mean, is that crass? Let's not pretend you're not. You gotta sell.
But I agree. There's no selling.
There's no selling. I mean, but there's the perspective. I mean, I think it's a pretty common perspective of artists believing that they don't have to sell by doing art.
Yep.
Or also it goes hand in hand. We don't have to do business.
Yep.
I don't have to learn business. I'm an artist.
Yep.
Someone's going to take care of all that stuff for me.
Yep.
And I mean, some other conversations I had were similar to yours, when in some rooms with some major, label owners say, hey, tell me about this guy, tell me about that guy. And are they great business people? The greatest artists are also the greatest business people.
I would have a hard time arguing against that, to be honest with you. I mean, the 2-3 artists that just kind of come to mind that I've had the pleasure of working with a lot. I mean, they're exceptional at business. I mean, a lot of it is because they know their craft really well. So if you know the assets that you have to sell really well, you're probably going to be a good salesperson, right? But yeah, there's a part of it that's just like, I would not doubt that the really good artists could also just be really great entrepreneurs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rare combo, I think.
Because they've got a very clear vision, very good work ethic, and they stay focused on something for a very long period of time, right? Or your private companies looking to maximize the value of the shares that their shareholders are holding. And so if it's going to be faster and cheaper and bigger to find a star who already has a giant TikTok following or something. I mean, Addison Rae is a very interesting case study, right? I would never have thought that someone like that would have gone from TikTok star to Pitchfork darling in less than 2 years, but it happened, right? And I'll be honest with you, I think some of her songs are actually way better than I thought they would be, right? But that might be a very interesting case study 5-10 years from now, because there's somebody who was doing TikTok dances to generate a giant audience, and then turned it into being a real touring pop musician, selling out pretty large arenas all over the world.